what's inside my doula baskets and bags. Big basket, bag that can hold wet things, and a bucket, and then generally there's the handbag and usually a Fitball as well, and if I'm filming, you know, the selfie stick with the camera and so on. The basket has a huge amount of practical things inside it. We've got an overball, which is great during pregnancy in the lower back and under the bottom to sit on so that you can move your pelvis. But if you had an epidural, it also can go underneath your tail. So again, you get mobility in that tailbone and you can tilt it out of the way. It's fantastic. I always have an electric pump for Fitballs and so on because it is kind of hard to carry two, and I like to have two. So you have a Fitball, but also this is a peanut ball. Yeah, and when a peanut ball is blown up, it's narrower here. It sits beautifully between a woman's legs if she's doing a left lateral position, like on her left side in bed, pelvis really wide and open. I have these crazy heavy, big, strong, weighted Fitball, what are they called? Massage balls. I put them inside my hands and can roll them into glutes because glutes get cranky during labor. But also I wrap a Rebozo. That's another thing that's not here, my Rebozo. Rebozo goes around, it's in my teaching bag, and then I put the balls here. I call it horsey. The Rebozo goes around. I'll do another video for it. But then mum can lean up against a wall to get these balls into her glutes. Pre-labor, we can use the biggest wheat pack in the world. She can get into bed, she can lie on her side, and she can get some nice heat all the way around the lower back and a little bit on the tummy. It's fantastic. We've got amazing knee pads, hand pads, wrist pads. If mummy is like kneeling in the shower on tiles, like, hello, let's put those underneath. They can get wet, they dry out, they're fantastic. I've even put them under dad's knees if he's the one kneeling in the bath, so on. These are fantastic when your wrists are dying, my knuckles might be dying, trying to do massage and so on. But this is my little brother's bath toy from when he was a baby. And the distance here in the little tail can be perfect for doing our acupressure in the lower back, which is great for induction and also great for pain relief. I have herbal teas. I have lots of candles, lots and lots of candles, because there are no dimming lights in hospitals, and there is especially, sometimes there's lamps, but they're often still a bit bright, but especially in bathrooms, there'll only be the big overhead light. This is a really nice one to just, you know, like wedding candle-y lights or whatever they're called. They're really good to put into a little vase, into a little space. I've got heat packs, more heat packs. Where is that heat pack? Here. Oh yeah, body warmers. These are fantastic. Get them from Bunnings or the chemist. Open, shake it out, 12 hours. It's extremely hot. Goes onto, say, the lower back. Tuck it into the fold of your knickers. Gets really hot, so I put like a face cloth around it. I always have a bag of different face cloths because, you know, one goes on the head, one might have lavender on it, one might have a bit of peppermint for a smell, and one can be going down the knickers. We've always got a TENS machine, and I'll have a second one of those that I give to my couple so that they can use it before I arrive. I've got a spray bottle that I can put certain smells into if mum wants those, because of course the limbic system is changing and wiring all the time, so that changes. Lots of wipes, always. Always got a She Births book, good to rip out pages if you need a reminder of like birth preferences, forgotten to bring that, perhaps the couple, or the contraction graph, how to breathe through that. I have cloths that stay cold. This is a special one that stays cold. So it's always nice to have like a little bag of ice or a little bowl of ice and ice water, but this always stays cold, so that just needs normal water. But I have a cold pack which can also be heated and actually can be strapped on as well. I always take a little stash of homeopathics, which are really helpful. I always take a little stash of essential oils, all different smells, and inside here as well I've got seasickness bands. Even for a short wave of nausea, they can help so much. We take in photos that are helpful for the couple of their previous baby, or symbols that are important to them, and of course, last but not least, the bucket with cloth nappies in it so that we can put in the hot water and we get that hot nappy and we wrap it around mum's lower back and hips and we do a big bilateral glute squeeze. There is so much more to tell you, but this is a great beginning. I hope that helps.